Hey everybody, it's Mark again. It's August the 17th. I'm back from my friends and my sisters. My friend sent me home with a few clocks, but even though I put my mail on hold, I didn't put FedEx on hold. And so we have another clock to look at. So hopefully I'll get this thing up and running. Hopefully there won't be anything wrong with it. So let's kick back, relax, grab something to eat, grab something to drink, grab something to smoke, and let's get started. This is the box. I ordered this from GW. And I didn't pay a lot of money for it. I had a clock like this. My friend wanted one, and I had one, so I gave it to him. And so I bid on this one, and it was cheap enough. It's got the original box with it. I take that back. This is not like the one I gave my friend. This one, the dial rotates. But normally you're spending well over $100 for these clocks. I didn't spend anywhere near that for this clock. And like I said, hopefully all it's going to take is some batteries and it'll work. It's missing. No, I take that back. It's here. These, I have worked on these clocks in the past, and compared to other battery operated clocks, they have enough wires and everything that you could take the covers and everything off, but the battery compartments look really good. So this clock wasn't used, if it was used at all. Let me grab some batteries. Now, unfortunately, I only had 3 batteries in my battery compartment, and I only test all these batteries, make sure they are good. And I had to steal a battery out of my other Seiko clock for this. So I'll have to get batteries later. And these are just cheap batteries, and I highly suggest not using cheap batteries in these clocks. I highly suggest that you put good alkaline batteries in this clock. There's a button down here that you can test stuff with. Blah. I love the Seiko Melody and motion clocks. My daughter's got one that is really fancy. When the song is done playing, the dial will go back together. Voila. And it has a volume control. It's got a switch that changes the music melodies. Letter A plays all these melodies. Letter B plays classic melodies, and letter C plays Christmas melodies. So we just put it, and it also has an off switch. It's 11:56. I'll go ahead and set the time. And hang it on the wall. So stand by. I said I need to get good batteries in it. You notice that the dial didn't straighten out. My daughter had one that was continuing playing the music and stuff, and it was just a simple switch that was disconnected. I might have to take this apart and clean the switches. Once you take the back cover off, and it takes like 8 screws to do that, you're exposed to this. And then you just see if you can see any of the obvious wrong. Here I'm pushing the wheel, the plastic wheel, to put it in place, and hopefully it stays there once I connect the batteries back up. I started the music, and like I said, I'm hoping that the dial goes back in place once it's all done. And of course, there's 2 songs. And the song is done. The dial went back into place. And so that might be fixed. There's this plastic wheel right here that you can move to rotate the dial. I'll rotate it so you can see what I'm talking about. And so I think what happened Maybe the gear slipped. I don't know. But so far, so good. Let's push the button again. My sister bought one of these things brand new. They sell something similar in Sam's Club for $100, but I don't think the dial rotates. But my sister bought one of these things brand new, and she paid like $600 for it. That was 5 or 6 years ago or so. They're very collectible clocks. As you can see, the dial rotated back where it should have been. So now I need to put the cover back on and hang this thing on my wall. These are the only battery operated clocks that I will take a chance on. That Sylvester and Tweety battery operated clock, I hate that thing. It says right there on the back of the clock, parts aren't available, wasn't made to work on, or something like that. You see how much extra wire they have in this clock? You could easily take something off without snapping a wire. Not that Sylvester and Tweety clock. Like I said, I hate that thing. And this thing looks practically brand new. And I got it for a cheap price. By the way, that's the model number. Is MS-XM394-1. So when you're looking these up to see what they look like, if there's a YouTube video out, that's what you look for. Always, I take you out to, well, not always, but I take you to eBay sold listings. And they're selling for $100 plus shipping. This is the same clock. Somebody accepted, they accepted the offer. It's $125 plus another $20 in shipping. But as you see on the price range, they're selling for around $100 plus shipping. And this is what I paid for mine. $11 plus shipping. So it's pretty dang cheap. Shows as is, shows in good use, good to fair, shows light to moderate signs of wear. I don't see any signs of wear. Like I said, it looks like a brand new clock. Comes with the original box. The clock did not. The numbers wouldn't close. Simple fix. And it's keeping good time. And hopefully the numbers will close so I don't have to take it back apart. I said it normally plays 2 melodies. It's quiet as crap to me. I can't hear it that well, but I'm deaf. And the number's closed. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up, leave me some comments. May God bless each and every one of you. And subscribe to the channels that I mentioned at the beginning of this video. While I'm at it, I'm going to go ahead and show you something. YouTube just sent me a little congratulations thing the other day. You've had this channel for 5 years. You go to the dashboard here and it shows you how much money you're making in the past 28 days. It gives you a quick video analysis of the money. 3 or 4 months ago, the number was in the $90 range, and then it started dropping. Last month, it was in the $70 range. And again, this is every 28 days, and you can check in the morning, and then the evening, same freaking day, it shows a different number. You see this? $67.98. For the people who think that we're making a lot of money doing these things, you're wrong. When I first got the requirement of 1,000 subscribers before you start getting paid, YouTube has to have $100 in your account at all times. And then once you reach another $100, they'll pay you. At first, it took me 3 months before they would pay me something. And then it's taken me 2 months. There's goals that you set for yourself in life. And I've always told people that, you know, I'm not in this for the money, but it would be nice to see a little extra money in your pocket. But I'm not in this for the money. If I was in this for the money, I could be making over 6 figures a year repairing clocks for people. I don't want to. If I was married, it'd be a different story. I live alone. I'm single. I don't have anybody. I don't care about money. Never have. But if you're married and you have children, you have to care about money to buy things. Well, I'm single. But my point is, I get people watch my YouTube videos all the time. Never give me a thumbs up. Never leave me comments. And these people are people that send me messages saying, Mark, can you help me out here? I don't know how to get this clock to work. And I'll send them the video. And they'll send me a message saying, thanks, that's exactly what I needed. But that stupid message in Facebook is not helping my channel out. The way YouTube works, the more comments you get, the more thumbs up you get, the more they circulate their videos around. And so you're hurting not only me, but you're hurting other clock repair people if you're not making a comment on my channel. Because I could take you to some comments where people like, I'm glad I found your channel. Your channel is exactly what I needed to fix my clock. And I get comments like that. every so often, and I get people who repair clocks for a living who tell me, Mark, you saved me again. Okay, but when you have over 14,000 views in the past 28 days and you don't have that many comments, it hurts my channel. So please comment on my channel, even if it's to say, hi, Mark. I'll say hi back to you, but I'm not going to continue a conversation, because once I reply to people, my YouTube channel is set up to where I see brand new comments and I'll reply to those brand new comments. I would have to go into YouTube, change the settings to change it to see replies to replies. And I'm not going to do that, because there are some people out there that want to have a conversation with you in YouTube messaging channel. And I don't want to have a conversation because I am a busy person. Anyway, give me a thumbs up. Leave me comments to my channel and subscribe to the other channels that I mentioned. And may God bless each and every one of you. Also want to mention, estimated revenue in the past 28 days, $67. This past week, by my choice, I drove 195 miles, which took me over 3 hours to get to my friend's house to help him work on clocks. We spent around 15 hours. And then it takes me another 3 hours to drive home. And that is just in 2 days that I spent working on the clocks, doing YouTube videos, because I'm going to be posting YouTube videos from me working on these clocks. And that's over 20 hours just in 2 days. So if I'm making $68 in 28 days, and I spent 20 hours just in 2 days, just in those, if I was to get $68 in 2 days, working 20 hours, I'm still only making $3 per hour. But if that's only 2 days. If you add up all the other days, I tell people all the time, if you figure the time that I have, and it's not just me, just Mike, Cheryl O'Dare, Scotty's Clock World, all those, Torch and Dell, all those other people that I mention in my YouTube videos, if you add up all the hours that they put into making these videos, it's not any money whatsoever. I'm getting paid maybe a nickel an hour, if that. Because like I said, I don't get paid every month. I get paid every 2 months. And when I get paid, it's only like $140. And so that's $70 a month. It's nowhere near the effort that I'm putting into making these videos and helping people repair their clocks. If I was a good-looking lady with a cute little butt, there's a guy out there who films his wife, and they have thousands and thousands of subscribers, and the only thing he's doing is degrading his wife. When I was married, I did not want anybody else looking at my wife, It was my wife. There was something special between her and myself. But this guy, they will be in a boat together, and he'll be like, honey, will you give me a beer? And she'll go to the front of the boat. The whole time the camera is zoomed in on her butt, And granted, she's got a beautiful butt, but they're not teaching you anything. It's basically soft porn is all it is. I'm trying to teach y'all how to repair clocks. It's my way of saving clocks, one clock at a time. But without touching it. But I the only thing I ask in return is for you to comment on my videos. I'll get off my rant. God bless.